Yo, what's good, everybody? Soul Jones, Brandon, I'm back. Talk That Talk, Season 2, Episode 201. I'm joined today with the Young Lords, man. My guys,
Yes,
Young Lords, local skate movement.
You know what we doing.
Had to get them on camera, man. Chop it up with them for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get y'all in tune with everything they got going on. They're really moving. These my guys, like I said, man. So we got to highlight what they're doing. They're really bringing a lot of noise on the skate side to upstate New York, 315, Utica, all that. You know, they go rep everywhere they go. They've been traveling the country, you know what I'm saying, really trying to get shit done. So, man, without further ado, the Young Lords, man. I got my man Ski.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jordan Adams, straight out of Utica 315, 22 years of age, some Young Lords.
Got my man Johnny.
What's up? My name's Johnny Nugent from Utica, New York. You already know. I'm 20 years old, so.
My son Tyree.
You already know it's Tyree Mentis, 22 years old as well, from Utica, well, from Brooklyn. But you know what I mean, grew up in Utica, just kicking it, skating and whatnot.
Regular.
Yeah, man. So it's the gang, man. The Young Lords. They recently launched their brand not too long ago. Proud of them, man. They've been working real hard. We all started skating a long time ago, almost 10 years now, man.
Yo, it feel like
10
years.
years.
Been out here rocking for a long time,
Really
yo.
grinding,
like
man.
that.
Really doing this, man.
It over feel
I remember
like
when the
that.
skate culture first got big in Utica.
Yeah.
We kind of like the pioneers, bro. We used to put
Yo,
paint in.
for sure the pioneers.
It's crazy,
Like,
yeah.
It
For
was
sure the
TV.
pioneers. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like the. You know what I'm
was-
saying? Let me try to.
Yeah, but listen, you know
This is
what I
what
mean?
it is,
Yeah, at
man.
one
Yeah,
point.
shout out to Team Varsity, man.
Yeah.
They really
Without
made
TV,
this.
Young Lords wouldn't
It
be.
would, we
I'm
wouldn't
saying
be
this-
where we are now, right now.
That was
with
kind of like the
skating.
initiation to everything.
Sure.
That's when we really started moving. Like I said, I was a young adult at the time. These guys were pretty much kids, man, and they had
Children.
They showed the
Teens.
passion, yeah.
We were like 10, 11.
Really small, man,
Young.
but
was
really
young.
fearless. They wore their emotions on their sleeve, especially when we was shredding, man, and like to be 10 plus years out and see everything that they did and all the work they put in, man. I'm so proud. On some big bro shit, man. It's crazy.
Appreciate
Like
it.
I'm
Word.
so
Definitely.
proud,
Much
man. They
love.
still going
Much
hard,
love.
and every
Much
day
love.
the notoriety grows,
Much
man. And it's like we had to sit down and have this talk, man.
Yo, yeah.
That's what I had to.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate every moment of this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because like I told, like, I mean, opportunities don't come like this for us every day. You heard? Like,
Word.
it's hard for us to like buy cameras and to get like gear and stuff like. So for him to
Facts.
come here and do this for us, and that's big, bro. Like he said, for him to
Facts.
come here and do this for us, bro, it's a blessing, bro.
Had to,
'Cause
man.
people would charge. You feel me? I know people would charge us like $400 or $500 just to be on
Some
camera for
exposure.
15 minutes.
Yeah, nah,
Like,
definitely.
why?
And it's easy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy work, but it's like they doing that trying to get in people's heads.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like a person don't know what they doing in a certain field, so they're gonna try and take advantage of that person.
That's
And it's
right.
like, nah, we already, you know what I mean? I'm around people who do all that stuff, so it's like you're not part of this. I'm not gonna let someone charge me a G, some change, and beat me in the head for some.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
For
just
camera
for
time
a little
or
bit of
something.
camera time where you could just
Yeah.
help me out, I help you out. You know what I mean?
Facts, man.
Help
It's-
everybody else out.
It's
You know
a
what I mean?
movement.
It's a
like,
movement.
And that's what's crazy about the whole Team Varsity beginning and the backing behind this. 'Cause
Right.
It's like, this is stuff we've been manifesting for a long time.
Right.
And for it to be coming to fruition now, like I said, all the hard work that y'all put in,
Right.
y'all really stuck to it as far as the skating and everything. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we got older,
Right.
old guys now, grandpas.
Yeah,
You know what
yo.
I'm saying? We
It
can't.
happened.
We either don't skate anymore, don't skate as much as we used to. So I'm saying for y'all to be keeping it alive, it's kind of like we get to live vicariously through y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So it's like gotta push y'all, gotta help y'all excel as much as I can.
Word.
Because like you know what I'm saying, it's all the same. That TV Young Lords, like that's like the cross brand.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like it's only
I
right,
ain't gonna
man.
lie, y'all. I'm itching to bring that TV back.
Listen, we gotta have to have a
Yeah,
little
nah,
something in the
it's
future.
collab,
Look,
bro.
listen, in the
It's
future
collab.
we gonna have some, you know, be a little
Stay
shirt
tuned,
or
y'all.
hoodie, you know what I mean, with
Nah,
something
facts,
like
we need some merch.
with like
Let
some
me know.
team varsity. Yo, listen,
Yeah,
yo.
y'all,
When
yeah.
niggas got into works for Young Lords, pretty much, I don't think a lot of niggas is ready for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are ready, and there's a lot of people already doing stuff that we already have an
I
idea
don't think
for.
they think
but-
we're taking it that serious.
It's more what we're trying to do for the fingerboard community and the skateboard community.
Yeah,
So
no,
we're trying
definitely.
to fuse the both of them together
Facts.
and to make it this one just big. Just, you know what I mean? I want people to be wearing YoungLords and not even know that it's even a skateboard or fingerboarding brand.
Right.
I want them
Like
I want them to know eventually, but I want them to just come across there and be like, nah, that was dumb fire. Let's wear this and support this. You know what I mean?
Like Johnny
And then
said.
eventually they find out like, yo,
Like
wait,
thrashing,
that
bro.
started out as like a fingerboarding and skateboarding brand.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it's not even just a fingerboarding and skateboarding brand. It's just YoungLords is just a movement. Like
Facts.
YoungLords just came from pretty much just. We had this one homie, me and Freeze. His name was Loyal. You might even know him, but his name was Loyal, and he used to call everyone God. So like, at that point, he like explained to us like, yeah, everyone has like their own God in them, blah blah blah. But that just like kind of went over heads, and time went by, and like eventually like I was like, nah, like that's kind of dope in a way to like kind of look at it as if like everyone has like a certain ability of like higher like what I mean of what they're good at.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like somebody
people who believe everybody are sentient beings,
like,
God bodies, if
exactly,
you will.
or like you know what I mean. You can be good at anything. Like you can be good at video
no, for
games,
sure.
good at driving, good at skating, good at biking. You know what I mean? If you're good at it, then you become like God level at that. You know what I mean? So it's just YoungLords, and the young part comes from just staying young forever. And everyone got a young mind. And I'm, you know what I mean? I try to keep a young mind all day long. Like, I try to, I don't know about anybody else, but I try to, I don't try to, you know what I mean? I try to keep that young mind, try to keep a mind of like, not say like a teenager or like an immature person, but just, you know what I mean? Keep that creative mind, keep that mind of like a child.
Creative
you know what I
mindset,
mean?
yeah,
That
for sure.
fresh creative mind. And that's where YoungLords came from, just being just a young person that's just
a free,
trying to be just
a free spirit.
a free spirit,
A
a
free
Lord, and
spirit.
something that you're trying to be good at
Got a
whatever
right
you
head on
do.
their shoulders at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're not just
That's the
reckless
movement.
kids out here wilding. Like, we actually got a movement going on, y'all. Like,
We be
this is not a
wilding.
game. This is not a game. Like, we wild sometimes.
We don't be wilding,
But,
like, you know what I mean?
When it's
We'll be
serious
wild.
and it's crunch time,
Yeah,
like,
no.
we really get to it.
Definitely,
Like,
man.
Right.
I like to call that focus fun.
yeah.
Focus fun, there you go,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like the city,
that's
we went
for
to the
sure.
city, we all
It's
got
like-
blips.
Right.
It's so important that like regardless of what you're doing, it's so important to stay focused and
Right.
stay driven and stuff like that.
Right.
But you gotta have fun while you're doing it.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
man.
have
It's
fun.
not-
You gotta
it's
have
not,
fun.
It's not worth like living at that point. Like if
Exactly.
you're fighting for something, but it's not like
Exactly.
you don't find any joy in it.
Exactly, and
So-
that's the whole thing about this all is that like we're all doing this, and at the same time we're not even realizing what we're doing because it's so fun. Like we've been, you know what I mean. Just when I started the brand back in December, we had like 90 something followers on Instagram, and then just recently we reached 500, and like we don't even be doing anything. Like we're like, you know what I mean. Like we do, but we don't at the same time. You know what I mean. Like we came out, we had the 2 shirts that dropped, you know what I mean, that me and Freeze took. People seen them, you know what I mean. So like people were just hyped off of that, and that when we dropped those shirts, we gained like almost 90 followers, and then after that, it was just booming ever since. And like just to have that like, and you know what I mean, that kind of energy off of just of like what we're
The feedback.
like.
Yeah, no, it's
We're
important.
just posting fingerboard and the skate clips. We're not even posting the gear, or we didn't even get to where we wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like we didn't really start doing what we really wanted to do, and we already like, you know what I mean? Just like every time we post access thing, yo, we get like 90 something likes or something, and like
And I
mad
got my-
views,
love is
and
genuine.
it's-
Yeah, the love is genuine.
It's
You can tell.
beautiful, bro.
And
It's
I got my
beautiful.
phone hooked up to his to the page or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I'll be asleep and like out of nowhere, like he'll post like a fingerboard clip 3 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, bam, 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 bam.
Yo,
I'll be
it's
like,
crazy, son.
like one day I want to write him like,
Crazy.
yo, son, you can't post like that. Like,
It's
like
crazy.
you can't do this to me.
And like it's crazy to like watch it like
But we
go
get,
from what it was to what it is
Yeah.
now in just a matter of months, and not even that. It, like the whole fun part, like
man,
it was just fun. It wasn't hard work. It wasn't hard work at all.
Yeah.
Like there's been times where I sat there for hours and trying to, you know what I mean, do tricks or make videos, you know what I mean. But it never was like, oh, I gotta sit down and do this just so I could post this. It was more like, nah, I want to do this because this is dumb fun,
Yeah, nah.
and I want to watch this video over and over and over again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nah,
Like,
for
this is just, it's just
I
fun.
enjoy this.
Yeah, I enjoy it this much.
Whatever it could bring for me, or like whatever success could come from it.
Exactly.
Like, and then, like you said, to gain the followers and the fans and people who support you.
Right.
Like, especially organically, it's a lot
Right.
of pay-to-play shit out
Exactly.
here now as far as promotion and stuff like that.
Right.
It's like, yeah, nah, all our followers, supporters, organic, fresh, just people
Right.
who love the movement, love our
Right.
energy and stuff like that.
And that's a good seed to start out
Yeah,
with. I
no,
feel like
that's
you
the
know what I mean?
only
A lot
way.
of people that start out
That's the only
nowadays
way,
with their
man.
brands, they like buy followers and they buy. You know what I mean? We started with a seed and grew that seed and watered that seed. So we got all these, like you said, organic followers. So like, even though we got 500 followers, there's people who I know who got thousands of followers and will post a video and get like 100 views or like 12 likes. You got thousands of followers.
Right.
We got 500 followers and post a video and get what looks like it's more than what we have following based off of our likes and you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
And that's to me that's
That's
like that's
how
the
the
most
brand
craziest
grows, yeah.
part, bro. I feel like that's like what you were saying, the organic following part, and like have people that like actually like your stuff.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It's not just fake
That's the best
following.
way, man.
It's the best, bro. It's a good feeling for
it's
sure.
It's the long fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the road, like when you know it's all right, now it's really 10,000, 100,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
That'd
Fuck
be
with
sick.
me.
Right.
Fuck with the movement.
Definitely.
So, like, that's dope, man. Like I
That's-
said,
yeah.
definitely rooting for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We rocking. It's YoungLords is gang shit.
Right here,
so-
YoungLords,
Yeah,
logo
Lords,
right
man, I
here.
got that on my skin, baby. It's
Right.
real.
Yeah,
It's
right
real.
YoungLords
So,
for
Yeah,
sure.
my mom is my biggest supporter. I know everybody be like,
Shout
"Oh, I
out to Mama
support
Love.
you." Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But your
Your
mother
mom's your
will always
number one
be your biggest
support.
supporter because
She's
she
number
brought
one
you in this
support.
world.
That's a
you heard?
fact.
Shout out to
Without
Mama
Mama Love,
I love my mom.
y'all would
Shout
never
out
be
to Mama
nothing.
Love. Ron Dukes.
I'm gonna keep that straight to 100. Y'all can
Word.
probably back me if I'm wrong, but love
But,
you too, man.
Touch a little more about that fusion between fingerboarding and skateboarding, man. Obviously, skateboarding and Utica, we're saying we helped grow that culture. But the fingerboarding side, you know, people had tech decks and stuff like that back in the day. But there's really a whole culture behind that, and a lot of people I feel like might not know. So
Right.
just touch a little more on that, like the way you want to combine those and
So
bring
pretty
it home
much
to
the
one.
way I want to like combine those two is like skateboarding. The skateboard and the fingerboard scene is really like weird. So it's like if you fingerboard, if you're a skater. So me being a skater and I never fingerboarded before and I've seen someone fingerboarding, it's probably a 50-50 chance that I'm either gonna hate that person or I'm gonna like that person. You know what I mean? So it's like right now, it's like skaters aren't really like messing with the whole fingerboarding thing. It's kind of like, oh, that's kind of like lame. You kind of like sit inside all day, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But really, it's you gotta be nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you really gotta be good at like fingerboarding. It's not on the physical side of where skating is. You know what I mean? Where skating, it's
Yeah, no,
like
for sure.
it's danger involved. You know what I mean? But they're both mentally like you have to be mentally.
Yeah, you gotta go through the
yeah,
same
you know what I
creative
mean? The same
processes.
creative process. You know what I mean?
Especially with you
And,
guys,
like,
you know, you build
my
the
thing is-
sets and stuff like that. So.
Exactly. I think fingerboarding. I think skaters need to like look at that part for fingerboarding, where how creative it is, and also that the fact that fingerboarding is skateboarding, and the fact that if you fingerboard, you most likely
Likely
skateboard,
skateboard.
and if you
Yeah.
fingerboard, you most likely like skateboarding or skateboarders,
Right.
and you support skateboarding. So it's like,
Or if you
why?
skateboard,
Like,
vice
you know what I
versa.
mean? It's like, why are you hating on
why
something?
would
You
you not
know what I
Skateboarding,
mean?
most likely gonna like fingerboarding,
Exactly.
or you're gonna try to fingerboard. It's
Exactly.
like me, for instance.
So like,
I
that's-
don't know how to fingerboard to save my life, God. I ain't gonna lie. But he's a professional fingerboarder. He's good at fingerboarding. And my other man's nice at fingerboarding. So they kind of like push me a little bit like, yo, I mean, try to do it. Just try, bro.
For sure.
Like,
This
never heard
is a
of
dope
try,
creative
so.
thing, you know what I mean?
I mean-
Fingerboarding comes with a lot of
Yeah.
the same things that skateboarding and a lot of other things in you know what I mean the industry that come with it. And I mean it's you learn how to edit videos. That's how I learned how to edit all my videos through fingerboarding. It's learn I mean photos. You know what I mean? You could start your own brands easily. You know what I mean? You learn so much through like fingerboarding that can help you in skating or just help you outside of skating or in regular
So,
life. You
it's
know,
a pretty positive lane to take.
it's a
if
very
you-
positive lane.
If you
I
were
feel like
interested. So yeah, I mean, if you ever thought about it, obviously, like I said back in the day, fingerboarding tech decks were
sure.
popping.
You're ready.
Facts.
He's right here.
Yeah, man.
Listen.
There's literally a whole pro scene behind it. Like you said, this guy's a professional signed fingerboarder.
Show.
So We out here signing contracts, man.
I ain't paid. I ain't getting paid, but
Not
you know
yet.
what I mean,
It's not getting paid
not
yet.
yet,
but
and that's what we really. That's what I'm really trying to touch on as far as fetch as it is. But I really want to get. And there's a lot of fingerboarders out there actually who are getting paid for fingerboarding.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, you know, but you got to be.
Third.
You got to be. I wouldn't say you got to be good. You just got to have.
You gotta know people.
You got to know people. You got to
people.
have the bag. You most likely got to own your own company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Pretty much what we're
understand.
trying to aim on.
But I mean, it's important to know that every opportunity is not going to come with a paycheck.
No,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
at all.
Like you're saying,
Not at
like,
all.
yes, you're not a paid fingerboarder, you know what I'm saying?
We
but
doing it for
you
free
are
for years.
professional, you're signed,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people a lot of the times will pass on an opportunity because there's not a paycheck attached to it.
Right.
And that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, especially as an entrepreneur. Like, you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? What we try to do is almost impossible.
Right.
The whole system is set up against us, shit like that. So
Right.
it's like, it's important for us to seize opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like, take risks, take chances and stuff. Even if you might lose money, you gotta invest in yourself, stuff like that.
Right.
So every opportunity is not always the best just because there's a bag attached. You know what I'm saying? So that's real important. Obviously, whatever you're doing is helping propel your career, you know what I'm saying? Helping propel the brand, everything that y'all doing, the whole movement. So stay patient. I'm sure it's a bag coming for y'all.
Yeah.
If anything, it's coming from me, so y'all don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't even got to worry about that, man. Just keep working. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's huge what y'all doing, man. I hope y'all inspire some of the younger black kids around here, man.
for sure.
And
Definitely.
minorities
That's the number
around.
one goal is to inspire kids.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Utica is real
Our skate
diverse.
parks on.
So it's easy to become connected with stuff that's popular around this area, regardless of what race you are, what color you are, anything like that.
Right.
So definitely keep pushing. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there supporting y'all, as y'all can see.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully
A lot of
this video
support.
helped, you know what I'm saying?
Shout
Shed
out
some light
to
on
everyone
it.
supporting you.
Yeah,
already.
yo, I appreciate everybody.
Definitely a lot of love, everybody on
I mean,
Facebook, Instagram. You know
Facebook,
what I
I
mean?
appreciate y'all too as well.
A lot of
Brandon,
y'all.
bro, I appreciate you.
Already know, man.
Definitely, bro.
Already know I had to come
Facts,
through.
facts,
Where
facts.
we're at, man. It was only
You're
right.
ready.
It was only right, man.
Like
Sure.
I said in the beginning of
YoungLords.
this, like, bro, like this is an opportunity for us that we had never was able to see, like when we was
sure.
like 13, 14, bro. Like we always
It's
dreamed
crazy,
of
you
being
know
on
what I
a
mean?
camera,
You was there when I
I
first
know.
started skating.
Yeah,
You was there, so it's like
I watched
to be
Watch you from
to
now
be
to
there.
then.
You know what I mean? And to you know what I mean? I
Physically
didn't
wise.
make it. Yeah, I don't got you know what I mean. I got the bag, but to be where I am now with the mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no,
to
for
still
sure.
have that mindset. I feel like to still have that mindset, I am more grateful to still have that mindset than to not even have money or to. I don't even want the money like right now. I'm
Yeah,
just
the
I'm
mindset.
thankful that I got that mindset
That's
still.
the
Like
most
you know what I
valuable
mean? Like I'm
thing,
still
man.
hungry.
It's the most
That's
valuable
right.
That
thing.
is that's the
Niggas
that's the
gotta
best
keep working.
thing, bro.
The world
You know
is
what I mean?
literally ours, man.
Yo.
The only thing that's stopping us is ourselves.
Anything's
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Literally.
like, to know that, and then to fight, to actually know, and then to fight for what you want,
Right.
and to put the work in and put the pain in, like,
Right.
that shit is, that's the most wonderful feeling, man. So, like I said,
Yeah.
proud of y'all.
Yeah.
Keep working.
sure.
Real quick, just, what's the future of YoungLords, man? Like, what y'all see for yourself down the road?
You wanna
first?
start
Nah,
that?
you first. I'll let end it.
You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick.
Alright,
Let's
well-
go. Quick fire.
And boards,
Yep.
clothing,
Yep.
promotion,
Yep.
sponsorships,
Yeah.
just everything.
Yeah.
Everything. We need everything.
Yeah.
Just need everything.
Yep.
That's all we
He
need.
said it all.
Yep.
He said it
Nah,
all.
you didn't say it all.
I mean, like, you know.
Oh, real
like,
quick, shout out Jason Waterman. Rest in peace, Jason Waterman. You feel me?
Jason,
Rest in
man.
Shout out my son
Dante.
Caleb.
Rest
You know
in
what I
peace,
mean?
Caleb. Rest in peace,
Nah,
all the
I mean-
homies. Obviously, all the fallen homies, man.
Facts.
We doing this for
Facts.
y'all, man. We miss y'all, man.
You already
Real
know.
shit.
So, yeah,
You
man.
got anything? Hold on. For YoungLords, you know what I mean? Yo, listen, yo, I got, nah, I mean, I want gear, I want fashion shows, I want, listen, I want it all. Like, I want it all. And when I say we're not just reaching out to people that skateboard or fingerboard, like, we reaching out to everyone who is just great at something and want to be a part of just this great movement in upstate New York. Whether you rapping, whether you whatever, work on cars, literally anything. Like, this got to be just one of the greatest movements.